third episode of Behind the Sims happened recently, and we learned all about the upcoming Sims 4 seasons, including the new stuff pack, as well as some new information about Sims 5. Sims 4 will be getting a brand new stuff pack. It's been roughly 2 years now since the last one, and I know that some players will be pretty excited about this. In fact, I've already seen that excitement. The new stuff pack is called Home Chef Hustle. The art style was inspired by European kitchens. This brings new colors, styles, and objects alongside new appliances into the game, which is, very North American. So that's going to be a nice change of pace. Not only are we getting new small appliances, but we're going to be getting new ways to make money, new ways of cooking, new build buy, and new cast items, and more. The 3 new small appliances are cool. The mixer is probably my least favorite one. Will that really add any new gameplay? The pizza oven is great. I love the fact that now Sims are able to make pizza at home. I think I mentioned this in one of my older videos that kind of bugged me that Sims can't make homemade pizzas, and now they can. So that's a big win. One of the new small appliances will be a waffle iron. I love this because waffles are my absolute favorite breakfast food and has always been my entire life. The waffles in this pack will represent the more Nordic style waffle. That means they will be thinner and crispier than other types of waffles. Usually Nordic style waffles are also made in a waffle iron that produces heart-shaped waffles, which is friggin' adorable. There's going to be a variety of ways to enjoy your waffles. For example, you can enjoy them with cured fish and dill or chicken and waffles. This stand, although very similar to ones already featured in the game, is actually quite cute and is probably my favorite one out of all of them. I like how it's more of a setup than the previous ones. There's more going for it, and you can actually have your appliances on the side. As you can see, this pizza oven here and the mixer. It's not just a table with boxes underneath and maybe a little blanket on top. It's a whole thing, and I like it. I feel like I enjoyed everything that I saw in the trailer. There's a lot of nice build buy and cast items here, so no complaints about that. I really thought that I wouldn't want to buy this pack, despite it looking cute from the get-go. But this trailer is so well made and it's very enticing. Despite knowing that the bulk of this pack is probably selling food at the stand, they've made it look very entertaining. That's the issue with this. These trailers are perfectly shot and perfectly edited, and all of that makes players, and when I say players, I mean me, have high expectations and a strong desire to waste my money. I just keep repeating myself, I do not need it. I do not need it. Wait for a special occasion and ask for it as a present. I do not need it. Yet my little heart says, buy it. Waste money you don't have. And it's the struggle. This, I think, many simmers can relate to. Many video game players can relate to that. Yeah, it's a hard knock life. Okay, going back to the stuff pack. There is actually going to be a free base game update that launches with it. Within the update, players will see an improved cooking UI. Finally. This is great news since the cooking list has become very annoying to navigate. And honestly, let's just say it straight up, it's always been annoying to navigate. Now there's going to be filters so you can filter through all of the recipes. Filters include vegetarian, lactose-free, meat, seafood, and sweets. You can also use this right here to look for recipes that use prepped ingredients or fresh ones. Not only that, but now Sims are able to bake cupcakes in their oven. So now you never have to use that cupcake machine ever again. And that object can go die peacefully in the abyss of The Sims 4. Never to be seen again by anyone. Good riddance. There's going to be a brand new expansion pack coming out soon. I know, crazy. I think that's the 3rd one in the year. Since this season's theme is to embrace the hustle and bustle with the Home Chef Hustle taking care of the hustle part of that, I'm curious about how the expansion pack will correlate with the bustle aspect. Through this short animation, we see various plates of food, tea, mail, and a set of house keys, and the expansion pack is referred to as one neighborly expansion pack. Now, obviously, the stuff pack takes care of the food. Okay, it's a Home Chef Hustle stuff pack. That is the food. And you see the waffles and you see the pizza and everything. So that's one mystery solved. But then you see other things like the teapot and the mail and the set of house keys. Like, what's that about? Would I be crazy to think maybe hotels will be a thing? Another city-based world with apartment buildings? Maybe bands, cars. Who am I kidding here? I have no idea on this one. It's not as clear cut as the previous ones have been with like the hint with the new season. I'm gonna stick to the idea that it's going to be a city-based world with customizable apartment buildings like duplexes or townhouses or I don't know, straight up apartment buildings maybe. Honestly, that's the vibe I'm getting here. I would be pretty happy if it included hotels. That would be cool. If this is the case, I would love to see a more European or Asian style city. Most of them are based on American suburbs, so that would be nice to have a change of pace in that regard. Give me your best expansion pack guesses in the comments, alright? I want to know what you think, and I don't have anything. I feel like I'm completely empty in my head right now. I have no guesses. Well, I do. I just told you my guesses, but you know what I mean. Let me get straight to the point. There really wasn't any new info about Project Rene in this episode. They confirmed that it will be free to play, it's multiplayer, and that Project Rene and Sims 4 will exist side by side. Apparently, they will have more information on how multiplayer will work in Project Rene in the year ahead. However, Lindsay wanted to talk about one way they're going to make it as easy as possible to join. Project Rene will be free to download, which I know. We know. And that means that it's not going to be a subscription and there won't be any core game purchases or energy mechanics. They want it to be easy for players to invite or join a friend. What does this mean for updates? Well, they're trying to begin with a strong, cohesive start. We won't start off with everything we have in The Sims 4, but they're going to be adding new experiences and content to Project Rene over time. Project Rene will get updates to the core game, and they will be selling content and packs. However, they're wanting to change that up just a wee bit. Lindsay's example for this was, let's say they include basic weather for free to the base game, which means they're going to sell a pack that expands on it. For example, a winter sports pack that contains ice dancing and snowman building competitions and stuff like that. This way they give all players the broadest shared systems, and packs can expand on that instead of introducing new systems. Honestly, this is the best way to go about it. I love the fact they're going to be giving players a foundation to grow from rather than introducing new systems like lifestyles within an expansion pack or whatever sort of pack. I think that was probably one of the biggest downfalls of The Sims 4. They're expanding on the game like 10 years later. You know, they're adding new stuff that should have been included in the foundation of the game. Was this the lamest Behind the Sims episode? Maybe. Probably. Definitely. But I am happy that they're still doing this and becoming more transparent with all the behind the scenes info that we might be interested in. What did you think of this Behind the Sims episode? Let me know. Thank you for watching. I hope you're staying happy, healthy, and hydrated. Until next time, bye!